Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
180.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's a gain of 6. And an Eagle first down.
Great. Set.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Hurts.
2nd and 7.
On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the... ...25-yard line.
A gain of 12.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Saquon. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught side of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set. Ready.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That is It's Cooper DeGee in there for the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hampton. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. 3rd and 9. A give, and here comes Hampton. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold him to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll run. It's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd, they need 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurts. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Great. 180.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Good, set.
Here's Barkley. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Barkley goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Darius Davis to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
The 49-yard line.
Third down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows first down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Set.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Tight end motioning left.
Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's complete on the tight end screen. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession. But after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's caught! And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. Oh! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he will go all the way. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game for the team.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 54 yards. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Khalil Mack, multiple time All-Pro there on the tackle. Off he goes. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown tonight. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 6.
Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Set.
Motion man is Johnston.
Block. Realize.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Set.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set. Set.
On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker.
And he'll take this one in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The game-time touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Eagles 20. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. And he gets out of bounds as well. What a play. Big yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. A run with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Go. Cap it. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
They try and set up the tight end screen. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On play action, here's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On play action, Hurts. Flush to his right. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Forced to his right. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
Third and long for Hurts. Pushed out to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now Hurts. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
He'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. And they'll quickly signal for timeout. It's not looking good, but at least they're going to have one final play. Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. They'll come up for second and 9.
Go. Set.
Here we go. One final play. Rolling to the left. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles.